Server group assigned. Channel switched.
Thanks for coming in today, chat. Welcome, welcome. I'm still getting some things set up here. Decided I'm going to do a quick stream. Oh, what the heck is this? Give me 1 second, chat. I'm doing something to get set up here for a nice quick stream. And what the heck? Excellent. Okay. Alright, sorry. Doing something off screen. Thanks for coming in today. Sorry. Just a rough start to the stream there. We're going to fly the Catfish. In the nice VUSAFC Flying Club livery that was made for us. Similar to the M500 livery, but on the Catfish. But you can see it says VUSAFC Flying Club on the little canard in the front. And it's beautiful. It is very beautiful. And we're going to fly it from Charlottesville to Teterboro. It's going to be a quick flight, quick stream before Sarah gets home from work, because then I'm going to be cooking dinner. But I did want to get a flight in. I felt like getting a stream in, so why not? Why the heck not? I just got the sim brief done. So let's go. Let's see. Settings. Brighten this up. Turn everything off. So that's going to be good. And then it's just going to be a matter of me remembering how to do certain things, like turning this thing on. I think I remember like the gist of it. So let me open up the checklist though on the other screen here, just for the sake of verification. You guys know that I'm not really much of a go through every step painfully slow on the stream for everyone kind of guy. I'm more of a point and click and get going kind of guy. So we'll go ahead and point and click and get going here in just a second once I can get myself sorted out. I probably started the stream too soon, but that's okay. Alright, alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so I remember that I need to fill up the gas in this thing. That should be plenty of gas, and we'll go 0. Okay, plenty of gas. Live weather, live time, we're good. Alright, so I know you gotta turn the battery on. Oh, I gotta turn the sounds on, son of a gun. There we go. That'd probably help. You want COM 1 only, engine start. Alright, so it's gonna be, this needs to go to ground with that nice, look at that glare we got going on right now. Holy moly. Oh, I should probably connect to VATSIM too now that I think about it. And I filed a flight plan. Why did I not auto ATC? There's auto ATC. It was just slow. I was about to say, I could have sworn I filed a flight plan. There's no ATC on. It was just a little slow. Alright. Firewall shut off. Alright, we gotta open these up. Fuel pump test. Fuel pressure lights out. Okay, bleeders are off. Ignition switch checked to normal. Alright, engine start. We'll do left engine first. Alright, we'll start the right engine. I forgot to grab my water too. I did not get properly, myself sorted properly for this stream here. Forgot to get my water, forgot to get all things set up. There we go. Alright, 1 second, let me go grab my waters, and then we'll continue. Alright. Now, got both of these engines started. Alright, we got post-flight checks. Flight GPU disconnect. Okay. Hydraulic pump on. Want the generators on. Alright. Let's see now. Generators on. Okay. Before taxi. EPU on. Avionics go to on. Bleeders on. This is all set. Field elevation is going to be right at sea level. And the altimeter. Charlottesville is 2984. Right about there. Okay, so that's all good. Alright, let's see. continue on here. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, I gotta go ahead. We'll go ahead and set our flight plan now. Should be able to. Let's do init. Should be able to do this and flight plan recall. Execute. Okay, let's do the departure. Charlottesville is wind 130. So we're gonna take off of runway let's see, 13 off of runway 21. Off of runway 21. All right, so departure, runway 21, execute. There's no departure procedures. The arrival into Teterboro. I'm going to pull the real-world Teterboro ATIS. They are ILS Zulu runway 6. So ILS Zulu runway 6. Due from Vings on the Maisie 3 off of Schalbeck. Execute. Alright, so that should be all in there. So if we look at our legs, let's see. Yep. It all looks pretty good. Alright. That looks like it should. Now we do perf-init. Do the takeoff. Alright, so we got wind 2984 is the altimeter. No, I want. Come on, perf-init. Next, takeoff. We got 29.84. We got a temperature of 22. We've got the winds are 130 at 7. And we're going to send that. We'll get the landing numbers in the air as long as I don't forget, because I have a tendency to forget sometimes with this airplane. I don't know why. Let's see. What else are we doing here? Let's see. So that's all sent. Alright, so the flight plan's all done. The MCDU is done, so that's good. I forget what the initial altitude is out of here. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's 5,000. There is no ATC at the moment, so it's not really going to matter too much. Let's see. So 5,000 initial. We'll call that good. Alright, so now we got the flight plans all done. All the tests are done. We'll do the run-up. So we'll park and brake. We'll do condition lever. Max. We'll do the RPM is going to go up to 2,000. And we're going to do the overspeed test on the left side. Good. On the right side. Good. Auto feather. Test. Good. Auto feather switch to armed. These guys can come back to ground idle. Alright. For taxi. Or tax checker rather. Okay. Prop feathering. Okay. For takeoff, circuit breakers. Good. We'll do all this here. We're gonna go air. Position, recog, seatbelt sign, even though we don't have any passengers. And we're pretty much good to go here. Flaps are set to mid. Everything is where it needs to be. Switches wise, we'll go taxi light on. Pitot install on. Alright, I think we're good to go here. We'll go ahead and put the noise canceling on now. Make it nice and quiet. We'll release the parking brake. Brakes checked, good. Let me actually disconnect the joystick so it doesn't screw with me here. I guess I should probably get the CTAF frequency for Charlottesville. And I should probably also, I realize I didn't put in, oh god, that's a little weird. Nobody pay attention to that. I should probably put in a squawk code, right? I should probably put in my squawk of 6273. As we destroy, completely just eat up that man with our propeller. Yep, yep. Alright, so now we'll go into beta here. Charlottesville traffic, Piaggio 124 Charlie taxi, runway 21, Charlottesville. Alright. We'll get the flight director on. We're going to go heading and vertical speed to start of 1,500 feet per minute. And then we'll work from there and getting it navved up eventually. There is some terrain in the area, so we do want to be careful about that, but we're going to fly runway heading to 5,000 initially on departure. Just get onto the taxiway here. Take a look at our beautiful livery, courtesy of our good friend Zachary B. Zach B, thank you so much once again for another great Flying Club livery. Beautiful. Alright, we'll continue with the before takeoff here. Transponder set. All the warning lights, caution lights are off, so we have a clear board here. Bleeds are good. Fuel pump's good. Condition lever, max RPM once we get there. Okay. We do need to set the trims. That's what I forgot. That's the noise of the trim. It's very strange. Alright, trim set for takeoff.
Traffic.
Boozy, thanks for the raid, man, for 25 people. I didn't even see you. I was so busy today, and I was like, I'm going to run a stream as soon as I got done with all my errands. And I saw you were streaming, but I didn't get a chance to catch your stream. But I appreciate you raiding me. That's awesome. You're great. We're in a Catfish, chat. VUSAFC Flying Club livery Catfish. And we're flying from Charlottesville, Virginia to Teterboro. So quick flight, quick stream. We wanted to get something done. Caveman Zelda, thanks for coming in today. Kurt Becker, thanks for coming in today. Jeffrey B, thank you for the 33-month resubscription. Trader 2, thank you for the follow. And Boozy, thanks for the raid. I really appreciate you, man. Let's go. You guys are just in time. I just finished getting the Piaggio set up. We're just about to take off out of Charlottesville. Kurt Becker, thank you for the follow. Just so everyone in the chat knows, I farted. Alright, we're going to go ahead and now we're going to go maximum RPM. Get ready for the takeoff here. Charlottesville traffic, Piaggio 124 Mike Charlie departing off of runway 21. It's going to be a departure, runway heading, and then out to the north, Charlottesville. It's time to fly, chat. MSFS2020, thanks for coming in today. Let's go flying in our beautiful Piaggio. Catfish Rapenza, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. It's time to fly. Let's go ahead and line up on 2-1. We got no traffic, no ATC. We're taking off right now. The airspeed's alive. I should probably have centered the heading bug sooner. 80 knots. And we've got a rotation speed right there. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. We'll go ahead and slip the autopilot on. We'll go ahead and go directly to our first fix, which is GVE. We're going to execute that. We're going to come up here. We're going to hit the nav button. We're going to climb up to a cruise altitude of 17,000 feet because there is no ATC. And we're going to let the airplane do all this fancy work. We'll get the flaps up. We need to get the auto feather off and the sync on. Oh, come on, let me hit the button. Let me hit the button, game. Come on. Sync on. There we go. And we're going to climb. Oh, we're climbing faster than I wanted to. Usually we climb at like 165. So we're going to flight level change here. And we're going to bring it back to about the 165. We'll climb at 180. Climb at 180 because we're only going up 17,000 feet. More cowbell. Cody, thanks for coming in today. Appreciate the follow. Good fixins. Good to see you, my friend. Just like that, we're on our way to Teterboro. Let's see, we've got, what is that, terrain is on, but we don't need terrain. We're going to put the radar on. And we're out of here. Wave goodbye to Charlottesville. That's where I had my full wind shear escape in real life, was at Charlottesville. That was probably still one of the scariest moments I've ever had in an airplane. Was at Charlottesville. Oh, I gotta put this guy away. I forgot to put this guy away. There we go. Now we're a little less drag out there now with the taxi light gone. No yaw damper. Oh, is the yaw damper not on it? The yaw damper should. I think the yaw damper should be on automatically with the autopilot. It just doesn't show. Usually when the AP's on, I think the yaw damper is also on its airplane. At least it's not. Yeah, it's just not showing up. So I think we're fine. Again, no reason to climb at the normal 165 because we're only going up to 17,000. I just took a real world flight. I went on a flight aware and searched up all the real world Piaggio flights that are going on right now. There's not a whole lot of them. One of them happened to be Charlottesville to Teterboro, and I was like, screw it, I need a short flight. I want to do a quick stream, so that's the one I picked. So here we are. And then I was talking to pretty much nobody until Boozy raided me. So all you guys coming over from Boozy Sheep, thank you. Thank you for allowing it that I'm not talking to myself. And I hope our good buddy Toby had a good stream. I think it's his first on the new rig. That's correct, right, chat? That's the first time that Boozy's streaming on the new computer. I'm sure it was not without its faults, but I hope that it went well. We all talk to ourselves. The only difference with madness is if it's out loud or not. I could go either way, and I'm going to let you interpret that how you see fit. I mean, when I'm talking to myself when I'm streaming, I'm not actually talking to myself technically. All my videos get archived onto YouTube, so I could be talking to someone on YouTube right now. Hello, YouTube watchers. 10,000 feet.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Car PP4, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, my name is Mike, Jet Pilot Cinnamon. Thanks for coming in today. This is my Catfish. This is my stream. You'll see me do a lot of either VATSIM air traffic control or a lot of general aviation stuff on this channel. I am also the founder of the Virtual USA Flying Club, which is a general aviation flying club on the VATSIM network, one that Boozy Sheep is a part of and should participate in more events with. Hint, hint, wink, wink. No pressure, Boozy. But if you are a VATSIM member and you enjoy flying general aviation, we'd love to have you join the Virtual USA Flying Club. The link to the Discord is there. Again, being a VATSIM member is one of the requirements, and we do, right from the jump, ask you for your VATSIM ID, as well as some other information so that we can assure that you are a VATSIM member in good standing before we allow you to enter the full Discord. But if you're interested in something like that, we'd love to have you join us. Always looking for more members. Our next club event is Friday night. I will not be able to participate Friday night because I will need to be fast asleep. I have an early report time on Saturday. But on Friday night, the Virtual USA Flying Club does have its Night Sweats Salmon River Mountains starting at 10 Eastern. So that's definitely a West Coast friendly or Night Owl friendly event that's going to be hosted by our very own Good Fixins in the chat. Is going to be the one hosting that on Friday night. So make sure you join Good Fixins for the Virtual USA Flying Club event on Friday night. Again, I will be fast asleep because I have to wake up at 2 in the morning on Saturday to go to work. Alright, let me open up the information Teterboro on my other screen here. We're going to be on the Maisie 3, which is cross Louis. Alright, let's look at it. It wants to cross Louis at 13. It wants us to cross Jakey and Eileen both at 12. It wants Wacky at 11. Then you've got Regal at 7,000 feet. And then that looks good from there. And then it'll be vectors. And then we're going to be doing the ILS Zulu runway 6 into Teterboro is what they're using. So we'll probably actually be able to come right off of the star here if we want to, and then go directly to Vings. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to clear the vector. And we should be able to go directly to... Now, if we get ATC, that's going to change this. And I will feel dumb for doing this, but we could always come back and reinsert something else here to give us the discontinuity. But for now, since there's no ATC, it's quick flight. From there, we'll just go directly to Vings. Vings at or above 2. Dandy is mandatory at 1,500 at Dandy. That's because you're going to have the Newark... in that case, it would be Newark departures that are going to be flying out there that you want to avoid. So that's why Dandy's mandatory 1,500 feet. So that's why it is. But otherwise, the MCDU is, or the FMS is good to go here for our arrival in Teterboro. JPC, what is the best airport in ZNY and why is it Newark? See, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is Kennedy. I have a heavy Kennedy bias because Kennedy is the facility that I work air traffic control on the VATSIM network at. 16, climbing 17,000 feet. So, but the real answer is... Nobody's ready for this, but the real answer is Stewart International, Kilo Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot, because that's where I was born and raised, 10 minutes from that airport. So that's the real answer. Actually, Good Fixins has got a good point. 2-3 November's, well, that 2-3 November's not controlled. So in terms of air traffic control ones, I would say Stewart is the best. In terms of non-ATC, then 2-3 November, obviously, because that's the official home of the Virtual USA Flying Club. And the one that's also very fun to fly in and out of. I think I can go up to about 92% torque. So we'll probably keep it right at about 90, seems fair. And we'll see whatever we're going to cruise at that. And it's not going to be exactly a fast cruise, because this isn't exactly a fast airplane, but it'll do the job for this short flight. Because, I mean, we're almost at the top of descent already. You can see it out there less than 100 miles away. Now, so before I forget, let's go ahead and now I can go ahead and do our approach into Teterboro. The weather in Teterboro. Let's see. I got the Real World 8 pulled up here. And no, I don't, because it just disappeared. You gotta be kidding me. I was just using it 30 seconds ago and now it's gone? Are you joking? Is this a joke? It is a... You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it just went off the board, which means the 8 probably got something wonky going on to it. It figures. So I'll go to VATSIM here. Let's see. Wind calm 10, few clouds 9,000. So it's pretty calm, it looks like. So 000/0. The temperature is 11. The altimeter is 29906.
Oh, plain boy.
Thanks for coming in today. I'm streaming, so don't go crazy with your words.
Damn, you expect so little of me.
No, I would have said it even if it wasn't you.
I see a stream.
Hi. Alright, so we're good there. Next page. Landing factor.
For another 2 or 3 hours, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Are you working late tonight?
Yep.
Nice.
Mids for the week.
Oof.
Perfect time to find out if I'm getting paid or not.
Yeah. Good luck, buddy.
You know, we're halfway to success.
Kitty Monster, thanks for coming in today. I know. I know, man.
Really hard
I think KGBG is the correct answer. Well, that's not an... See, that's the thing, though. That's not a Z and Y airport there, Kirk Becker. But we are looking forward to doing the 3rd annual VUSAFC Flying Club Air Show at KGBG on... right now, the date is tentative, but I'm going to be pressing very hard to get off of work that day, obviously. So we're planning on July 12th. For the 3rd annual VUSAFC Flying Club Air Show, July 12th. That's a Saturday afternoon, KGBG. Did my first night cross country in Reading and had dinner at Klinger's. Nice. Not much to this airplane. Good looking catfish, especially with the VUSAFC Flying Club livery. Really is a funky looking airplane. Yeah, I certainly hope that you're planning on being there on the 12th, Jeffrey B. I certainly hope so, because without you, there is no show. Legitimately. Jeffrey B. will be reprising his role as the Master of Ceremonies / Air Show commentator, and the live broadcast of the 3rd annual VUSAFC Flying Club Air Show will be on the Jeffrey B. channel. So if you don't... oh, excuse me, Jesus. If you don't already follow Jeffrey B on Twitch, make sure to give Jeffrey B a follow, because the 3rd annual show will be streamed live on his Twitch channel. And I am hoping that we'll have at least 100 concurrent viewers this year. We had between like 60 and 80 last year. I'm hoping for at least 100 people concurrently viewing us doing our silly little Flying Club Air Show on Saturday, July 12th. We do have... I have an old high school buddy that is pretty good musical talent that will likely be providing us some live, quote-unquote, music. It is obviously going to be pre-recorded music for the intermission this year. We'll have actual background music as well during the performances. We've got a whole playlist of stream safe music. I've already got the songs that I want to use during my performance picked out. A lot of nice new things that we're adding to the 3rd annual air show, and a lot more work for Jeffrey B this year, that's for sure. He's going to have a lot more things to work on. But I ignore the chat. Yeah, see, that's the thing. What's interesting with the chat during the air show, Kenny Monster, is that it'll be myself and a bunch of the other Virtually Safe Flying Club admin that'll be kind of paying attention to the chat via like text. But when Jeffrey is running the show, doing his air show commentator, he's just focused completely on that. The chat's just there to watch and enjoy. And then, like I said, myself and the other Flying Club admin will kind of take care of dealing with the chat. And he's also not going to have any of his subscriber sounds, any of his points sounds. There's going to be nothing that would be like a distraction. So like all of his normal prompts, or he's got all that turned off in a special profile for the air show, so that it's just him going and doing the broadcast. KGBG is now a regional airport and the home of the National Steerman Fly-In. I did not know that. Jeffrey B., that's some good information that you might want to put into a notepad for the next broadcast that Kurt Becker's got there for us. Thank you for that information, Jeffrey B. If you, there you are. Yeah. You might want to, oh, you did know that? Okay. Maybe I didn't know then. But either way, we'll want to make sure that that's going to be in the next broadcast then. Time to start taking notes. You and I are going to be meeting a week from tomorrow to talk more about air show stuff. A more in-depth meeting. And I already know what I'm flying for the air show. I'm not going to reveal that on stream. But I already know what I'm doing for the opening routine. We're going to have an opening flyby this year. My sources are telling me that we will likely have the virtual U.S. Air Force. So VATSIM's virtual U.S. Air Force will be doing a performance for us as well during the show, according to my sources. So that we're looking forward to as well. We did have the Coast Guard do a performance for us for the end of the show last year. But we should have the U.S. Air Force doing, the virtual U.S. Air Force doing a performance for us at the end of the show this year. Like I said, according to my sources that I have. So it's going to be fun. If you're a Flying Club member and you want to do, if you want to participate, if you want to be a part in ACT, we still have, I think I have there's 6 slots still remaining for performances. We're keeping it to a maximum of 18 performances this year, 18 slots. And I think there is currently 6 slots still available. So if you're a Flying Club member and you're interested in potentially performing in the Virtually Safe Flying Club Air Show, again, there's still a few slots there up for grabs for you to be a performer in this year's show. And just like last year, there will be a giveaway for Best in Show. We'll have we'll have chat, or the viewers of the air show watching. At the end, will be able to participate in a vote for who they thought was the best performance, and that performer will win some kind of prize. We haven't figured all the the amounts and all that stuff yet, but there will be another Best in Show vote again this year for the performers. So a lot of fun stuff to look forward to for Saturday, July 12th, as long as my job doesn't screw me over with my schedule, which I think I'll be fine. So. Alright, so we're about, probably about 20 miles from the top ascent here, so it's almost time to do stuff again. It's, again, a short flight into Teterboro that we're doing this afternoon. No ATC online for New York right now. That's okay. pretty quiet as it stands. Am I finally getting in a fighter jet first? No, Kenny Monster. I'm not going to be doing a fighter jet. I'm going to be starting off the show, and it's not going to be a fighter jet. But I'm not going to reveal what aircraft I'm performing in. But it's not. It's not going to be. It's going to be. It's not a fighter jet. We do have someone planning to do, I think, the F-35 at some point during the show. Yeah, it's definitely not a fighter jet. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to reveal everything. I don't want to give away all the fun from the show this year. I've already kind of thrown in a lot of what we plan on happening. I don't want to give away the whole kit and caboodle. But let's go ahead and arm the VNAV. But no, not a fighter jet. I do believe that Rob Sherman Jr. might be reprising his role in the Corsair. Yeah, it looks like he's going to reprise his role in the Corsair. Yeah, it'll be good. I think it's going to be a great show. Still a lot to put together. Still need some more Flying Club members to fill the slots that are available so that we can have a full show. But for whatever we do have, we'll make sure that it is presented at a high level. That's really the goal. You know, we did very well with the first two shows, and we want to continue to get better every year that we do it. And so I'm looking forward to the third annual show. We got our top of descent coming here momentarily. FMS is all set up and ready to go.
User joined your channel.
We're just waiting for the path.
I don't need to hear it. No? Don't say a single thing, man.
Thanks for coming in today.
Fuck.
Don't say it. Fuck.
Just be advised that I'm streaming.
Oh, man. Is my voice being heard?
Sound.
It is.
Unallowed.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing today?
Yes, chat. That's Gabriel. Gabriel. He is the TA at NYARTCC.
Mi nombre es Señor Bob.
Bob.
Alright, we've hit our top of descent. We're going down. We're going to let the airplane, with all of its vast knowledge, descend us on the Maisie.
I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, I'm in the Piaggio. The Catfish.
Oh, shit. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going, Pop?
Teterboro.
You didn't tell me so I could control for you?
You got time. I'm on the Maisie right now.
The Maisie.
I'm glad you liked the choice. It really was a very random choice, Kurt Becker, but it's worked out so nicely for us. And Chicago ARTCC on VATSIM has done a really good job helping us to facilitate that both years. And so that's why we saw no reason to change it, which is why we're going back there for year 3.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me get off Philadelphia approach and then Newark approach. That's mad work. Should I just get on the Newark approach? Get on New York Center. Dakota, do you want to control?
No.
Fuck. Not the right
Alright,
answer.
so it's going to cap 13 here at
something.
Louis.
Still not the right answer.
And then it's going to descend eventually for 12,000
I'll
at
tell you when I
Jakey
finish
and
the map, so you put some
Eileen.
word
But that's
sign at
still
the
a ways
bottom of
out, so
Sound muted.
mute these guys for now. Sounds like we're going to get an approach controller on, so I should probably go and put that that discontinuity back in. Actually, it looks like he just straight up got on a New York Center, so I should probably go put this discontinuity back in here. So let's go. Okay, yeah. See, now we've got it reset, so now we've got the discontinuity back in there. So we're back to where we should be now that we're going to have the ATC. I'll go ahead and tune him up. New York Center, good afternoon. Piaggio 124, Mike Charlie's on the Mozzie 3 at 13,000.
We're 124 Mike Charlie, New York Center, Philadelphia, altimeter 2993.
2993. Look at that. Now we got some ATC to get us into Teterboro, chat. Good deal.
Sound resumed.
I just noticed the channel though. This is interesting to say the least, Gabe.
Thanks for coming in today, boys. Wink.
Sound muted.
Looks like we'll have an approach for Newark as well now, too, which will cover Teterboro.
New York Center, good afternoon.
It's good to have
Delta
friends in high places,
237,
chat.
9,500, climbing below 230, direct merit.
Good to have friends in high places.
That's a 237, New York, direct merit, maintain 17,000. Direct merit, maintain 17,000, Delta 237.
There's a C3 exam at CZUL tonight at 23:59 if you want some action. I will have to leave that action up to you guys. I am going to be spending the evening with Sarah this evening. That's why I'm doing the stream in the flight in the Piaggio now, actually. Is because I already agreed to spend the evening with Sarah. Both tonight and tomorrow evening. I'll be spending with Sarah before I get ready to go on my next trip.
New York Center, Jefferson 517 at 12,000, 230 knots, and approximately 7 capital This is 517, New York Center, expect ILS 22 left, altimeter 2998. Expect ILS 22 left, 517. Delta 237, Boston Center, offline radar service terminated, frequency change of route. Frequency change approved, good day, Delta 237.
New York Center, Virginia 127 Charlie, Arlov X-ray 22 left.
Virgin 127 Charlie Heavy, New York Center, expect ILS 22 left approach, altimeter 2998.
ILS 22 left, Alpha 2998, approaching 127 Charlie.
Bridger 127 Charlie Heavy, flighting 310, descend and maintain 5,000.
Fly heading out to 310 and descend and maintain 5,000, approaching 127 Charlie.
New York Center, hello, United 1976 with 34.5 for 5:35, and we're direct 1 up.
What up?
That is 1976, New York standby.
Game time decision for you, Kenny Monster? Well, if you do, I hope you have a good flight. We'll have to see what the landing rate's going to be that you're going to have to beat. We're going to know here pretty soon.
That is 1976, New York, hello, climbing tape by level 350.
Up to 350, United 1976.
Hello, New York Center. Are you covering Philadelphia?
Hello, airplane, yes I am.
Copy that. American 1692. Can we get our IFR clearance to Dallas Fort Worth?
Affirmative. Quentin request standby. I'll get you a PDC momentarily.
Copy that.
Civil 517, descend and maintain 5,000.
Okay, this Piaggio is not very fast, chat. We're holding 250 pretty much with the maximum amount of torque we're going to want to use at 13,000.
Southwest 590 New York Center. What approach are you on, or which runway are you coming in?
It's about as fast as 2-pusher turboprops is going to get you, I guess.
Very good. Southwest 590 New York Center. Wind variable at 5 runway 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4, Southwest.
Can I beat you without floating? That's to be determined. I haven't landed this thing in a while, so it's a good question. We'll see.
United 1976, clear direct to roll.
Roll, United 1976.
Sound resumed.
It's Rolly. Just for future reference.
What are you talking?
Gabriel. It's Rolly intersection.
Rolly.
Rolly, yep. That's the way they call it in real life all the time, especially because I go to Waters all the time. I do not.
Guys, you want to see ILS 4 right from Philma?
Sound muted.
Say Rolly intersection, or say estimated time of Rolly speed and altitude are requested for Waters, blah blah blah. Why is the TBM 960 quicker with only 1 turboprop? That's a good question, Kurt Becker. It might be a more powerful turboprop engine. It might be because it's not a damn pusher and it's, you know, a normal, it could be the design. I have no idea. That's not the kind of knowledge of aviation that I possess, to be quite honest with you.
Civil 517, resume normal speed, flighting 310. Virgin 127 Charlie Heavy, descend and maintain T.
It might have something to do with the fact that it's not a pusher, but I honestly don't know.
Virgin 127 Charlie Heavy, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, approaching 127.
Virgin 127 Charlie Heavy, 10 miles from Rosley, fly heading 250, maintain 2000 until established, put ILS 22 left to ground.
Left 250, maintain 2000 until established, cloud ILS 22 left, approaching 127.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Air Canada 1326, flight level 350.
Air Canada 1326, New York Center, reset transponder squawk 2366. Good afternoon.
136, Air Canada 1320.
JetBlue 517, fly heading 300.
Heading 300 to the 572.
Air Canada 1326, traffic 1 to 2 o'clock, 20 miles northwest bound in Airbus flight level 360.
Sleazy does it again. Thanks for coming in today. Good to see you. Yeah, Kirk, see, this is, again, it's, I'm betting that it has something to do with the type of engines.
127, Charlie Heavy. Looks like you went through the localizer heading 1903, intercept T2 left.
Yeah, well, it's just, got it. I was on the heading mode. Still VATSIM 127, Charlie, but we're established now.
Southwest 590, request to cross runway 3 ready.
Southwest 590, cross runway 13 at Romeo, doing Papa Bravo for the ramp.
Papa Bravo, cross 13, Southwest 590.
Bridge 127, Charlie Heavy. Are you aligned with T2 right? Cleared ILS T2 left, sir.
Glad ILS T2 left, let me satisfied.
Okay, do you want T2 right? I can clear you for T2 right. I'm just trying to understand what you want to do, sir.
No, I'm good. I'm going to take T2 left.
Very good. JetBlue 517, descend and maintain 3000.
Yes, we're in the Catfish.
Bridge 127, Charlie Heavy, wind 1807, runway 22 left, clear to land.
T2 left, clear to land, waiting 127.
We're at our bank.
Piaggio 4 Mike Charlie, descend by the Maisie 3, arrival altimeter 2991.
Stand by Maisie 3, Piaggio 4 Mike Charlie. Which we are going to do. 7,000 is the bottom. We're in V out. We're in path. So we'll let the airplane do the hard work for us. When the sim stops lagging. There we go. Yeah, you can definitely tell that the center controller is a New Yorker.
I know you're requesting something. I don't know what that something is.
Request 5 minutes wait.
Sure, let me know when you're back.
He's a true blue New Yorker, chat. That's for sure. You can see it in his voice. Flew into Newark last night, 22 left, nice. I am flying into Teterboro. We're going to be landing ILS runway 6 into Teterboro, it seems like, and hopefully my landing won't suck. I haven't flown this airplane in the sim in a little bit. It's been a couple weeks. My landings in the real airplane on my last trip were not very good. A little firm. Try and do better this week. I started a trip on Saturday morning early. Plenty of opportunities to redeem myself.
127 Charlie, Roger, fly runway heading climb maintain 3000.
Runway heading 3000, Roger 127 Charlie.
JetBlue 517, 12 miles from Rosley, turn left heading 250, maintain 2000.
Here comes our next top of descent. We're going to descend a whole 1,000 feet to Jakey, and then we'll be at 12,000 for a while.
Bridge 127 Charlie Heavy, turn left heading 130, enable say reason for the go around.
Give me the heading cam, please. That's 127 Charlie.
Bridge 127 Charlie Heavy, turn left heading 130.
130.
Wow, Kenny Monster, wow.
We were way too high and way too fast on the approach, so we're 127 Charlie.
Understood.
That wasn't the JetBlue that ran around, that was Speedbird. There's that whole 1,000 feet that we had to lose. I mean, it's not like they were that bad, Candy Monster. The captains don't usually say anything. We're all professionals, so we know the game. Some landings are going to be good, and some landings are going to be not so good. It goes both ways.
United 1976, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Phone unit, United 1976, thanks for the work.
Here comes Philadelphia. Off our right-hand side. Philadelphia, as I like to call it. I'm not super fond of Philadelphia, to be honest, chat, but you know.
Bridger 127 Charlie Heavy, turn left heading 040.
Rude.
Left 040, resting 120.
That's right, it is right next to Cinnaminson, New Jersey.
JetBlue 517, wind 180.7, runway 22 left, clear to land. JetBlue 1965, New York Center, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff to right, JetBlue 1965.
Yes, it's always good when I'm not getting yelled at by any of the air traffic controllers, that's for sure. I got ripped into by that one woman on Kennedy Ground way back in the day. House is at 10 o'clock, 15 miles, report in sight. Alright, let's see. 10 o'clock, 15 miles. Somewhere in yonder is where the Jeffrey B lives, chat. We'll call it in sight. Good enough.
Figured out that I have the ILS course for runway 4 right, so that's the reason it didn't go as planned.
Bridger 127 Charlie Heavy, roger. And this time around it's going to be the ILS 22 left, the left side.
ILS 22 left, Virgin 127.
You either get your airplane to fix it or fly it visually, man.
American 1692, we're pushing start, ready to taxi, runway 9 or left.
American 1692, runway 9 left, taxi via Kilo Whiskey, advised, ready for departure.
Oh, we do have a Teterboro AS up on VATSIM. Let's see. ILS 6, yep, departing runway 6, or departing runway 1, but ILS 6 is what we care about. The 8 is just Charlie. For when we switch over to our good buddy Dakota.
Delta 1639, New York, hello, clear Epson News.
Tango Bravo.
Say again, intersection for Delta 1639.
November, Echo, Whiskey, Echo, Sierra, News.
Direct news, Delta 1639.
Next top descent looks like it's about 12.5 miles out there, where we'll be descending to 11,000 feet for Wacky, and then after that it'll be 7,000 feet at Regal.
I don't have a flight plan for an exec jet 251, but if you said you're on the ground at Kilo Hotel Echo Foxtrot, I believe that's in the Potomac Trade Con, which I don't cover. Okay, there's no flight plan on file for an exec jet 251. And if you're on the ground at Kilo Hotel Echo Foxtrot, cannot help you. I do not cover that airspace. Yeah, so you would just continue on the CTAP frequency for that airport.
Yay, VATSIM! Yay! Is there a worse feeling as a first officer than everyone thanking the captain for your landing? Oh, I don't care. Again, I'm a professional. I'm just doing my job. I don't care about that kind of stuff in reality. So he does it.
New York, hello. JetBlue 1965 radar contact. Climb and maintain 12000.
You know, I get personal pride in a good landing. That's all I need. I don't need any affirmation from anyone else. I do my job. I do it professionally. I get paid. I'm happy.
Turn left, pursue direct ship.
Direct ship 1965.
JetBlue 517, cross runway 23 at a hotel, turn right on Bravo, contact ground 121.9er.
Fox 60 man with child bed on Bravo, contact ground 1.9, 550, next call, bye-bye.
Bye.
Stuart, Florida? No. Are you asking me about, because I was talking about Stewart Airport earlier. I'm talking about Stewart Airport in New York.
Left 340.
Kilo Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot, if that's what you're referring to. Right now we're flying right over, oh, I have no idea what field this is, but we're not too far from northeast Philadelphia, which is out over here somewhere as well. Basically, we're on our way through Jersey to get to Teterboro.
New York Delta 220 here,
Delta 220, New York Center, expect ILS 22 left, altimeter 2997, Zulu is current.
That's right, Philadelphia. Much to Jeffrey B's chagrin, but that's the way that I see it. Although the area that Jeffrey B's in is nice. So, yes, there is an airport in Stuart, Florida. You're absolutely right. I think that's KSUA, but I was talking about Kilo Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot.
Roger 127 Charlie, heavy turn left heading 250, intercept localizer, descend and maintain 2.
Oh, I forgot to pull the power back. We're speeding up way fast here. Hey, slow down, airplane, slow down.
Yeah, maintain 2000.
That's why.
Roger 127 Charlie, heavy, just intercept the localizer, approach clearance momentarily.
Slow it down.
Oh, yeah, just intercept that.
10,000 feet.
Again, that's what we take it back.
American 1692, turn left heading 080, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Left turn out to 080, clear for takeoff.
Murderopolis, Minnesota. Oh boy. No comment on that.
Get it at 1326 back.
And at 1326, roger.
Should get a handoff here soon, I believe, to Newark approach.
1639, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Yes, it can be entertaining, but it has a long enough runway to accommodate that, so you know.
Center maintain for Zaf level 410, 70 knots miles away from the Victor Charlie November Viewer.
Scandinavia 926, flight heading 050, vector traffic.
Heading 050, vector for traffic. Scandinavia 920.
Delta 220, maintain 12,000. Bridge 127 Charlie Heavy, 5 miles from Rossley, maintain 2,000, clear ILS 22 left.
8,000 for 7,000.
That's it, 127 Charlie.
Guys, you have 4 Mike Charlie, contact Dakota 128.55.
Alright, over to Dakota for my Charlie. See it?
Bye-bye, Bridge 127.
Over to Dakota. Newark approach, good afternoon. Piaggio 124 Mike Charlie, 7,000.
124 Mike Charlie, Newark approach, Newark altimeter 2996, expect the ILS 6 approach, clear direct Vings.
Alright, direct to Vings for the ILS 6, we have Charlie for Piaggio 4 Mike Charlie, thanks. Direct to Vings.
4 Mike Charlie, just going to maintain 4,000.
4,000 for Mike Charlie. Vings and 4,000. And we'll go vertical speed down to 4,000. And actually, we're only going to need 1,000 feet a minute. No reason to really push that. Alright, Vings for the ILS 6. It's Vings at or above 2,000. The big thing we have to do is Dandy is mandatory at 1,500 feet. We have to be 1,500 feet at Dandy on the ILS runway 6 going into Teterboro so that we're staying out of the way of the traffic for Newark. That's the big thing with that approach there. So we're direct to Vings and going down to 4,000. Catfish is pushing as fast as she can. Since it's a pusher, get it? Oh boy. Did you know in Norway the seaports have barcode scanners so that when ships come into the port they can Scandinavian? Alright. She is pushing downhill, that definitely helps. We are using Volanta chat, so we'll see what Volanta says my landing rate is when the time comes. Hopefully it won't suck. I haven't flown this thing in a couple weeks, so we'll see. Been pretty busy with work and life. It's nice that I had these handful of days off this week. I was thinking about picking up some overtime this week, but A, there wasn't any overtime available to pick up. Like, even I'm about to look right now, I don't think there's anything there. And B, even if there was, honestly, I don't think I'm in the mood. I think I'll wait until my next trip on Saturday to work again. Kind of enjoying my time off, especially because we got beat up a little bit on that last trip that we just did with, you know, one thing or another, so I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty content with having my days off this week.
124 my Charlie, 4 miles, crush 20 miles from Vings, cross Vings at or above 2,000, cleared ILS, this is Zulu, Romeo 6 approach.
Alright, Vings at or above 2,000, cleared ILS, Zulu, Romeo 6, Piaggio, 4 my Charlie. Alright, at or above 2,000 at Vings. So we'll let the VPAT take it. Eventually we'll switch it over to approach. Is it going to break it if I hit approach now? Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Okay, that's what I thought. I was curious. I wanted to see what the plane was going to do. So we're clear for the approach all the way out here because there's not too much traffic going to Teterboro right now on the network. There's another arrival down the road. He's got some traffic inbound to Newark eventually as well, so he'll have a little bit of work to do at some point. But for now, he's guiding us in, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Gabriel and Dakota. Always appreciate my fellow NYARTCC members. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to set 1,500. The reason I'm going to do this chat, and then we're going to keep it on the VNAV, the LNAV VNAV path, is because we want to make that mandatory 1,500 a dandy, and then after that we'll go to the ILS approach from there. That's going to be very important. So that's how we're going to do it. Don't call it Teterboro. Yes, sir. That's a Jeffrey B thing. I call it Teeter Hole. Because if you're not careful, you'll put yourself in a hole at Teeter Hole. Something like that. Something like that, Sleazy. Conversation that might get a little too spicy for Twitch if we go much further. Every now and then I let a few expletives slip out, but otherwise I try and keep it PG-13 at least in this channel. But every now and then I let a few cuss words out here and there. A little innuendo here and there, you know. We're all adults at the end of the day, for the most part. Well, I'm an adult. I pretend to be an adult, chat. I pretend to be an adult. Whether I'm actually an adult, that's debatable, I think. Leave that question for Sarah. I'm sure we all know what answer she would give. Yeah, that's right, Sleazy, that's right. Culkin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Just in time to watch me land the catfish. As we approach Vings here. At or above 2,000. And we, again, Dandy at 1,500 mandatory. That's where we're going to let the VNav kind of keep it. And then once we're at Dandy, we'll switch it over and we'll pick up the ILS. If you guys want to start putting landing rate guesses in the chat now, I'm not even going to click that YouTube link because I'm afraid. If you want to put landing rate guesses in the chat, now is a good time to start doing that. Positive or negative number does not matter. You do not need the exclamation point predict. I know Kenny Monster is going to do it anyway because that's his shtick. But we're just going to pull it off of Volanta and see what I can do. Landing the catfish. And we'll see what my sim rate's going to be because I guarantee once we get close to Teterboro, my sim is going to lag like crazy. And that just kind of is what it is. We accept that for what it is.
Piaggio 4 Mike Charlie, runway 6, clear to land.
6 clear to land, Piaggio 4 Mike Charlie. I think it's time to start slowing down a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and get the auto feather arm. This is going to come off. We can throw, and we got to wait a little bit slower to get the landing light going. We can get the landing light out now. Okay, we're going to cross Dandy at 1,500 mandatory. That's why we're still in VNav. After Dandy, we'll switch it. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and take the... We're going to do this. We're going to do VNav off, vertical speed on. We'll go to the 1,500 feet now since it's the mandatory. This way we can go heading. We can do this. And we can do this. Now we got approach, loc 1, glide slope. We're good there. We'll make the mandatory at Dandy. The glide slope will take us the rest of the way. We've got the runway in sight, and we're clear to land, so all is good. Like how I did all that, chat, right? Nice, efficient, easy. It's like I had done this before. I like how everyone did exclamation point predict, even though I said it wasn't mandatory. You guys are hilarious. Every single one of you did it. Every single one. Yeah, at least the confidence got stronger the further down the list it went. That I appreciate that. All right, Dandy 1,500 mandatory is met. We're gonna put the gear down. This thing looks so funny with the gear out, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll go flaps to mid. Glide slopes captured. Go around altitude is 2,000 initially, and then 3,000 after a certain point. So 2,000 set for now. Initial flaps down. Gears down. Landing lights are extended. Auto sync is off. Auto feather is on. And I think that's all I need. I think everything else is set. We've got our VAP, it looks like, is coming up right about there. 1,000 feet. We are stable. We are cleared to land. Well, we were stable until the sim decided to start doing its hiccups, but we're still stable. We're good. We're clear to land. The autopilot is coming off. You're going to hear the weird trim noise. Show us that I'm good enough to be a Daddy D pilot, a Delta pilot. All right, let's see what I can do. I make no promises. And we're floating. Oh, but we did it in the touchdown zone, nice and smooth. I don't think we can ask for much better than that.
For Mike Charlie, where do you want to park today?
We'll make the left go to Atlantic.
So you said the left to Atlantic?
Yes, sir. We'll exit to the left at the end here and then taxi to Atlantic.
Oh, for Mike Charlie, Roger, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, cross runway 19er, Lima to the ramp.
Alpha cross 19 and Lima to the ramp for Piaggio 4 Mike Charlie. Thanks for coming in today. I always this sim is that's just the way it is, Kenny Monster. Microsoft Flight Simulator is Float Simulator. It should be called Microsoft Float Simulator. It doesn't matter what airplane you're in, you're gonna float. It's just like an automatic. Let me get this to ground idle. Cross the runway here. Oh. A little bit off the course there. I accidentally was almost going towards the pad. Let's get back on the course there. Switch this down to taxi. They really should call this Microsoft Float Simulator, man. It's crazy how much this plane will float. Let's see. After landing, power idle, stay on taxi, flaps up, radar off, transponder off. We gotta turn the radar off. Anti-collision light should go to ground. All the other stuff can come off. Taxi, yep, alright, auto feather. We gotta turn the auto feather off. That's what I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting one thing, and it was the auto feather. That's what I was forgetting. We'll taxi over tier to Atlantic. We'll enter the ramp here. Give you guys some beta. I'm gonna give our passengers some princess parking up over there by the, whatever that is, to be honest. I don't know what that is. I'm terrible at aircraft recognition. But we'll go get some princess parking. Alright, turn the beta off. And we'll go ahead and set the park brake, and we'll shut this thing down. Park brake set, avionics switch off. Bleed air off. Power lever is idle. The condition lever is at ground idle. The hydraulic pump is coming off. The condition lever we will cut off. Fuel pump switches off. All electrical switches off. That would be the generators. That would be the EPU. That will then be closing these guys and the battery. We'll open this main door and the luggage. We'll chalk it. And there you have it. One Piaggio. Gabe Hernandez, thanks for the ATC, buddy. I appreciate it. If you don't already, make sure to give a follow to Gabe 2 underscores Hernandez. I don't know why there's 2 underscores, but that's what it is. He streams some VATSIM stuff every now and then, as well as some very interesting GTA 5 roleplay as well. If you're interested in that, you want to give him a follow. Let's see. What was the landing rate? I think that's what we all want to know, right? We all want to know what the landing rate was. It was pretty good. It was minus 75. With 1.00 G's, Kenny Monster. I don't think you're winning tonight, buddy, if you do fly. I think I've got you. I think I've got you beat right from the jump. Maybe not, though. You could always get a better landing rate with the 1.0 G's. But you got a tough hill to climb there, buddy. I'm going to send it to you via private chat just to make sure that you have it on hand. And, Streamception. There we go. Back, yeah, look, minus 75. So there you go. Minus 75 and 1G. That's pretty good landing, if I do say so myself. The closest was Kirk Becker. Guessed it exactly. Look at that. Woo! Very nice. GG, Kirk Becker. GG. You know what? You're probably one of the first people that's gotten an exactly correct guess on one of my landing rates, so let me tell you what I'm going to do. Because of that, I'm going to go ahead and gift you a sub. Because that's pretty cool that you guessed it right on. So we'll go ahead and give you a sub. Are you going to play the sound twitch? There we go.
With me, let's fly away.
Jet Pilot Cinnamon has gifted a sub to Kurt Becker.
Because I don't think anyone's ever gotten an exact 100% guess right on my stream before until just now with the 75 that you just guessed. So that seems worthy of a 1-month subscription. So there you go. Thank you for stopping by. We are parked here at Atlantic at Teterboro. We're going to go and drop off any fans. Well, we didn't have any passengers. I guess we're repositioning to go pick up some fancy people. I do not have time to fly some fancy people right now, though. My fiance is going to be home from work soon. I promised her that I would be spending the evening with her tonight as well as tomorrow evening before I go back to work on Saturday, and she's got plans on Friday night. So, you guys get to look at my beautiful catfish. Look at the Virtues 8 Flying Club on the door. That's nice. I like that. I really like that a lot. Zach does great work with these liveries. He really does. He's got a bunch of them for us, and I appreciate him for it. I spent many a day in this Atlantic at Teterboro during my charter days chat. It is, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, FBO. Gets very busy. Teterboro as a whole is just such a busy private jet airport. Really is. Kind of dangerous at times, too, especially doing those circling approaches. There have been accidents before here. At any rate, it was a quick stream this afternoon, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the catfish action. This is my 3rd time streaming the catfish, the 1st time in the new livery. I'm glad I was able to get it in this afternoon. Let's say some thank yous. First, I want to thank Boozy Sheep for the rate of 25. He really got us kicked off going. The stream was just got started. I don't really have a ton of people that follow me during the afternoon since I usually stream during the evening, so I kind of catch everyone off guard. But then Boozy comes in with a rate of 25, and boom, we're off and running out of Charlottesville. Trader 2, thank you for the follow. Jeffrey B, 33 months, I appreciate you. Kirk Becker, congratulations on the landing, guest, and your sub there, and the follow as well. Ropenza, more Cowbell Cody, Carp 4, Culkin, thank you for the follows. I appreciate you all very much. I don't know when I'm going to stream again. I go back to work on Saturday. I'm not going to be streaming either tomorrow or Friday, so it'll be sometime towards the end of next week. Maybe might be the next stream. If you like what you see, make sure to give us a follow. If you really like what you see, you can subscribe, but I would never solicit that. You guys, there's plenty of other good VATSIM, Virtuous Safe Flying Club, VATSIM, Flight Simulator streamers that are all a lot more worthy than I am. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm looking for someone to raid right now. And we've got Scotty Two Hotties flying the Phoenix. We all know in here, or at least the ones that are regular in here, know that I have some affinity to the Airbus. And he's flying the Phoenix. Oh, and an advertisement. So we're going to wait for the advertisement to die down on my end. And then we're going to raid Scotty Two Hottie flying the Airbus. Again, I'll see you guys around. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll do it again soon. And, if you like GA, like I said, if you're a VATSIM member and you like GA, join the Flying Club. We always want and need more members in the Virtually Safe Flying Club. If you're a VATSIM member, you enjoy GA flying, please join us. We'd love to have you. Join us for our events. I'm not going to be able to do the event Friday night because it's too late and I've got work early Saturday morning. But Good Fixins, if he's still in the channel, I saw him before, he might have left, but he's going to be the one hosting that one. So, alright, let's get this raid. I am not a professional streamer. How do I do this again? Following. And Scotty Two Hottie. Start raid. Say hi to Scotty Two Hottie for me. Good friend of the channel. He does a lot of, I think he does a lot of mod work too for Sim Caesar. Also another great streamer. So, say hi to Scotty Two Hottie. Thanks for coming in. Take it easy, guys.
Hello, Iowa Scotsman. Thank you for the 27-month resub.